in. Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm the manager of the clinic here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bree.
Oh, nice to meet you. Did you find yourself getting here okay?
Yeah, actually, I knew how to get here. It's just your guys' parking is crazy here.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it. It's really bad.
You guys have the same problem?
Yeah, unfortunately. Have you ever been to the Pan Am Games?
Actually, no, I haven't, but it's definitely something I've always wanted to do. I'm really into sports, so I've always wanted to, go and immerse myself in that atmosphere. So
Yeah.
it's pretty exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's actually a really good time, and it's very nice to see all the athletes and all the events.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to start off. I just want to ask you a couple of questions before we start.
Okay.
What job were you looking for?
I'm actually looking for the admin assistant job.
Okay.
I previously worked as an admin assistant at Know Your Body Best.
Okay.
So I was there for 5 years. I actually, when I first got there, there was 15 massage therapists. There's we have a clinic clerk, an assistant. So it was actually a really big clinic. So I'm used to the busyness of that kind of clinic, and yeah.
Okay, perfect. And what pay were you looking for around?
I'd say around $18 an hour. I Know Your Body Best was getting 20, but I kind of worked my way up. So yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's good. And when were you able to work? What's your availability?
I'm available to work throughout the week. I do have a daughter, so
Okay.
she's just turning 1, so I do have to stay home with her on the weekend. My husband works weekends. We've kind of worked out that kind of schedule. So if that works, hopefully that's my availability. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I did look over your resume. I just wanted to talk to you about some of the things on your resume.
Okay.
So it says here that you graduated high school in 2005.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And then what did you do after that?
I actually went to school right away for a medical assistant. So that was 2 years. I worked in a doctor's office.
Okay.
Um,
What kind of things did you do there?
I basically worked the front desk, finding files, faxing referrals, preparing receipts for both doctors and the patients. So that kind of stuff, calling down to the pharmacy. It was pretty busy as well. There was 3 doctors working in that clinic.
And you were the only assistant?
Me and another girl would switch. So our schedules, they would sometimes they would change, but yeah, it was just me and another girl. But it worked out pretty good. So.
Okay, perfect. And which area did you work over the doctor? Was it Toronto?
Yeah, it was downtown as well. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And it says here you've only worked there for a year. Why did you leave the place?
It wasn't totally my cup of tea. I mean, I really thoroughly enjoyed school, the medical background. I love learning. It was just I'm looking for more of the holistic, approach to medicine, and that's why I think I thrived at Know Your Body Best, because it was really something I truly believed in, and I saw the sports aspect incorporated. So.
Okay. Yeah. That's very interesting. And so then after right away, then you switched over from the doctor's office to Know Your Body Best?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You already told me a little bit about there. What else did you do there?
Again, I was the admin assistant there. I was the only admin assistant there, so with 15 massage therapists, it did get a little bit busy. It was a huge facility. I actually helped set it up. It was established before I got there, but there were some renovations, so I kind of helped set up the rooms and the front desk and stuff like that, just so it was a more comfortable atmosphere. And again, scheduling. I did things like talk to massage therapists and kind of see how their schedule worked with the schedule that we wanted to put them on.
Wow, so you're busy there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. Okay, so what was your reason for? Oh, it says that you still work there. So are you going to be able to be available during the summer?
I actually took a year off for mat leave.
Oh, okay.
And my daughter's just coming up to that year. And I'm actually going back in September because there is a temp working right now during my mat leave. So I'm starting again in September, but you know, now that my husband has like the weeks off and he's just working weekends, it's it's kind of getting crowded at home, and I want him to kind of get some of that time with our daughter as well.
For
So
sure.
I was like, I saw the job opportunity, and I was like, I need to jump on this. Like, this is so exciting. Like, I'd love to be a part of it, and I know like I can bring something to the table for you guys.
Okay, perfect. It's good to hear. Okay, and so here I see that you have two references. Dr. Winstock, is that who you worked for?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
perfect. And am I able to contact him?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any certain hours or
They're there 8 till 3, so
8 till 3 usually?
yeah.
Okay. And his number is 905-847-9326?
Yeah.
Perfect. And your other reference is Shirley Watson.
Yes, she's a registered massage therapist at Mary Body Best.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And am I able to contact her as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, so I'd like you to tell me about a time when you had an issue in the workplace and how you solved it.
An issue in the workplace. Um, I think maybe when I first came into Know Your Body Best, because I got hired as an admin assistant, I kind of came in at a higher level. And sometimes that's kind of intimidating to the other workers. So I think um, when I came in, it was really something like I had to work on. Like I really needed to, um, set the tone, but still, take into consideration, things that the massage therapists were already used to, like maybe the way that the other admin assistant kind of scheduled or how they ran the place, because I am kind of, in charge there, obviously,
Yeah.
like with the manager as well, it's
So they
a
had
collaboration.
Sorry.
We had a manager there, yeah, as well.
Okay, and they also had like general helpers that were kind of like assisting to you.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
we were kind of like, the ones that, set the tone in there and stuff like that. So I didn't want to come in and just be like, oh, this is the way you have to do things and stuff like that. So I really came in and got to know everybody and the way they've been working. I didn't want to disrupt their whole atmosphere, because that was one of the reasons I went there. It was like a great atmosphere. I actually got a massage there one time, and it was something I was like, this is a great place. Like I can see myself fit into their, morals and values. So
Okay, perfect.
yeah.
Well, can you give me an example of when you set a goal and were able to achieve it?
When I set a goal, well, when I was at the when I worked in the doctor's office as a medical assistant, when I first came in, the files, like the client patient files, were a little bit of a disaster. So, and I noticed like that first week, I really noticed how it set back just the doctors and being able to find the files, and it just made the whole office a little, not coordinated.
Mm-hmm.
So my goal was to, by the end of the second week, organize all the files alphabetically and in numeric order, like even their documents inside, because some of them were like mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really important for me, just to be able to, do my job to the best of my ability, and so the doctors were able to do their job to the best of their ability, and just for the overall the clients to come in and just have like a good flow and just efficient working. Okay. So, and I set that goal for the end of the second week, and I even stayed later just to accomplish it.
Okay. Yeah. And so more getting into the massage therapy clinic and how you can assist there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to ask you a couple questions. So what would you do if one of the massage therapists called in sick?
There's definitely things that happen in the clinic. People do get sick. So I kind of like to take some of the experience that I had at my other clinic. So what we would do was, if someone called in sick, we'd usually like get somebody to, so basically what I would do is I would kind of, search the schedule. There are a lot of massage therapists, as will there be at this job opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of go through their schedule, see if there's any availability with any of them, and then talk to them, would this be an option for you? Like make sure it's not on their break or something like that after their scheduled hours. And then I would call the patient. So when I call the patient, I do let them know, unfortunately, your massage therapist is sick today. I give them two options. Basically, I would tell them, they have the opportunity to work with a different massage therapist for that day, or they can come in on another day and that session will be comped.
Okay. And what would you do if a patient wasn't happy with their treatment?
The patient's not happy with their treatment. If they're not happy with their treatment, I think I would, there's different situations. So I think I would sit them down. I would talk to them. It's nice having the medical background from like my education and just working in a doctor's office, and then just working at Know Your Body Best. So I have that background of how things cannot progress so fastly as sometimes so quickly. As a patient might think. So depending on the situation, obviously I would talk to them about if it was because they weren't progressing the way they thought they would be, I would let them know sometimes this does take a long time. Let them know that they do have the option of working with a different massage therapist that better fits maybe their personality, or if it was that kind of situation. And I'd also ask them for suggestions, just suggestions how we can better our clinic if it was something the massage therapist did that they weren't really they didn't really like. So I'd really try to figure out the situation, but I would definitely, make sure there was a change and make sure that our patient was happy ultimately in the end.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we are looking for 3 administrative assistants.
Okay.
So I will send off the resume to a higher position, and he's going to be going through all of them. We will contact you by Thursday if we are interested, and you are one of the better candidates.
Thank you.
And what's possible? Yeah, we'll call you by Thursday. It was very nice to meet you, and have a great day.
Oh, it was nice to meet you too. Thank you so much.
Bye.